Hi guys, welcome to episode 21 of EmKay's Fragshelf. So today we're going to talk about Varvatos Artisan Pure. Okay, so let's take a look at the bottle. This one I bought is a tester unit, bought for roughly around, the price is around 190, but I could get it less at the discount for around maybe 160 like that. So no cap. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so at the front, see Varvatos. Here's the brand name, Artisan Pure, the perfume name, and it's a fairly large bottle. It's 125 ml with something like I don't know what the material is. This a rattan or some wicker or something. Yeah, it's kind of like a rattan material wrapped around it. Very artistic, I would say. I think it's quite common for Varvatos fragrances. They are pretty unique in this aspect. Okay, so for the bottom, it's wood. We have a wood bottom. Again, looks very, artistic, very unique feel to it. Okay, behind, almost the same. Okay, so let's see the top. It's okay, this metal sprayer cap on it. Okay, now let's take a look at the sprayer. Okay, maybe it looks fine to you in the camera, but for me the sprayer is kind of I would say the weakness of this bottle. It's not a particularly good sprayer. Like the feel of it when you press down the sprayer, it's very short. It squirts. There's no such like fine mist, that kind of like the Dior or other perfumes where it has the right distribution and fine mist feel to it. I would say this is one of the worst sprayers for a designer that I ever experienced. Okay, but then again, 125 ml, I bought it for maybe around 160 like that. So yeah, very good value. So how does it smell? So okay, you're gonna get some citrus on the top, and you're gonna get a bit like a narrowly kind of smell. It's like thyme and petitgrain. It's like narrowly, but maybe a tad bit bitter. It's not as like white floral, a bit not as floral as narrowly. You don't have that kind of fresh linen, very light and airy smell to it. It's this is more bitter, more suppressed, more herbal, aromatic to it. Yeah, so it kind of reminds me of Tom Ford Neroli Portofino, but very herbal, very bitter touch to it. Yeah, at least when I smell Neroli Portofino, it reminds me of Varvatos. Like they have a bit of a similar vibe, just that it's not as airy, not as fresh, not as outgoing. Okay, so well, that's the main note. You may smell a bit of ginger. I think it helps with that zinginess a bit. You felt a bit the fresh zinginess in the aromatic smell to it. Okay, so it's a bit woody too. I would say if you spray like 2 or 3 times to on the same spot, where it kind of covers off the freshness, and you may smell woody and aromatic quite heavily. Okay, so another weakness I would say is the SPL, the CH projection longevity of this perfume. To be honest, it's not very good. Like, you can forget about CH and projection. Longevity is around 3 hours, 4 hours, like tops. I think if you are sweating heavily, like during the summertime, in a hot day, more than 33 Celsius, 30 Celsius and over, if you sweat heavily, I think it projects more. But again, the longevity, you won't get more than 4 or 5 hours out of this. But a good thing you have a 105 ml bottle, because you really need this. Although I won't, because my collection is fairly large at the moment, so yeah, I barely use it. It's probably like around here, I don't know, maybe 105, 110 ml, something like that. Yeah, so again, pretty unique. I wouldn't recommend it for like beginners. Like if you're buying for the first bottle, probably not. Let's say maybe buying for your 5th bottle, 6th bottle. Yeah, I mean, you could try it. A very good value, and it looks good on the shelf too. Okay, so thank you everyone. That'll be all for this episode.